So in the previous video, I had a bunch of GameStop games that were supposed to arrive that didn't. So rather than saving it for another video, I'm going to open those in 2 more GameStop orders in this episode of For the Bargain Game Hunter. So yes, you heard that right. We're going to be unboxing a whole bunch of games that I ordered online from GameStop. I actually did this in 3 separate, well not separate, 2 of them were combined, but 3 different orders, so to speak. But they've been split into 5 orders. Why? I have no idea. The other unfortunate thing is I finally have dates for when each package is going to arrive. They're scattered throughout the next 3 days. So as they come in, and you will probably see me in different shirts and different looks throughout the time, I will open a package, tell you what deal it is from, how much I paid, and of course the value. So this is basically going to be like a recap that we've been doing for our more recent episodes, but the whole episode. So the deals that I took advantage of, and I know I've pointed these out before, that they're definitely worth your time, are the 4 for $20 deal, and then the buy 5 save 50% deal. So the first one I ordered was the buy 5 save 50%. That deal already ended. I was gonna do another one, but it ran out. So instead I did the 4 for 20. And in fact, I found so many games that I was kind of interested in. I just did 2 4 for 20s. So all the games I ordered for the 50% off deal were in the $17.99 range. I think I got one that was $19.99, but most of them are $17.99. So these are like better quality games that you often see, and newer games than you often see from my Bargain Game Hunter hauls. And then the $10 games, it's a lot of Xbox One and Xbox 360 games. Pretty quality titles though, so I'm excited to see. Of course, with any GameStop orders online, you don't know the condition, you don't know if it's complete, you don't know if it comes with the case, the manual, any of that. So let's find out, package by package, how I did on these deals. Here's the first one. This is a single game, the first game that came out of my buy 5, save 50% off deal. So we're going to take a look. I have not looked at this. So let's see what condition it is. Now I know what the game is, but... Alright, so the first game I picked up is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. It is a JRPG. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Picked it up on the Switch. So this is a Switch copy. It is complete. This game doesn't... A lot of the newer games don't have manuals, so even though it doesn't have any inserts or whatever, it still counts as complete. Got the little chip right here. I mean, it's a Switch game. I'm sure it's going to work. This was a pretty solid deal. I think normally this, even pre-owned, costs about $27. It was on sale for $17, so it was under the $20 limit that I needed to hit in order to include it in my buy 5 save 50% off deal. So it was already on sale and I made it even cheaper. Yeah, that's what I got so far. Ni no Kuni, the first one on the Switch. So now, let's get to the next batch, the next day. Alright, I'm back. It is day 2 of opening packages from GameStop. And we have 2 different ones right here. So these are both part of the 4 for 20 deal. This one has 1 game, this one has 3, I believe. So, just like last time, we're going to take a look. See how many of these games are in good condition and whatnot. Alright, so here's the first one, and it's a generic case. Woo! We have Far Cry Instincts Predator on the Xbox 360. Let's take a look at the... Ooh, that's got some scratches on it. I'm a little worried that might not play. So, generic case for Far Cry Instincts Predator. Paid $5 for it. I believe Far Cry Instincts Predator is a remake of the original Far Cry, but with some enhancements for the Xbox 360. So, pretty cool. I had it a long time ago. Got rid of it and figured it was a good time to get it back if I can get it for $5. Ah, yes. So our first game, and it's not for resale, which is interesting. Fusion Frenzy 2 on the Xbox 360. Now, if you don't remember Fusion Frenzy, it is a party game series. Started on the original Xbox, was pretty fun, and then they made a sequel for the Xbox 360, and the series has disappeared since then. It's made by Hudson Soft, which is the team who made Mario Party originally, so pretty good pedigree. Fun series. It is complete. The disc is in decent condition, solid. Glad to have another complete copy of Fusion Frenzy. Alright, our next game. Was there only 3? I thought that... Oh, no. Oh, what are you doing? We'll get to that in a second. That's a travesty. The third game is F.E.A.R 3, another generic GameStop box. At least this one has a sleeve, which is good. I'm going to need that. Disc has been resurfaced. It's in decent condition. I already have F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin, so figured I'd pick up F.E.A.R 3 to add to the list. Now I just need the first one. And F.E.A.R Files, I think, is the other one I need. And then I've got all the F.E.A.R games. This is terrible. Look at that. This is Readout on the Xbox One. They gave me just a sleeve, and it's a trashed sleeve. That's terrible. The disc is in good shape because it's a Blu-ray disc. I'm going to save this by moving it over to the F.E.A.R 3 sleeve. So at least it's got a decent sleeve. But Readout on the Xbox One, sleeve only. Not even an empty case, just a sleeve. That is pathetic, GameStop. That's one of the worst I've seen. Actually, I think that is the worst I've seen in terms of these pre-owned games lately. Just a sleeve? At least before they gave me an empty case with a game in it, but this time just a sleeve, and not just a sleeve, a trashed sleeve. So that's most unfortunate. So overall, we did okay. Actually, we did pretty poor in terms of condition because we only got one that was complete, and that was Fusion Frenzy 2. Then we got 2 generic cases and one that didn't even have a case, just a sleeve. So, makes me a little worried about what the next batch is going to bring tomorrow. Hopefully they're in better shape than those. Yeah, that's day 2. See you day 3. Alright, it is the 3rd day, and we have the Boo-Poo packages. We got a big one, big envelope. I can tell has 4 games in it. And then we have a box. I'm not sure which one is which deal. We're going to go over all the games that are in these packages. Of course, we're going to go through condition like we've been doing. And then I'm going to go through both of the groups of games and go over the individual values of everything. Alright, so let's start with the envelope. I think that one's the most interesting. And again, I have no idea what games are in what, so let's see what we got. First up, we have the Mega Man Legacy Collection on the Xbox One. Comes with Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 different Mega Man games in one box. Normally $10. So pretty happy with that one. I figured that's a good collection to pick up. So not a bad start. The disc for Mega Man Collection looks perfect. And it is complete. Comes with the original case. So solid start with Mega Man Legacy Collection. And then immediate failure, we have Siberia 3 on the Xbox One. This one comes in a generic GameStop case. Also $10. Let's see the disc for this. Also perfect. Blu-ray discs tend to be. This is like an adventure game that came out a long time ago. I heard it was pretty good. Now I own a copy. Let's see these last 2. Alright, so next we have The Occupation. Now, I don't know much about this game. Apparently, it is a first-person fixed-time investigative thriller set in Northwest England in 1987. Interesting. Sounds kind of cool. I haven't heard about it, really, so sounds like kind of an interesting pick. So this might be another one of those strange games I've never heard of that we might play on the channel. This one is complete. Case is in good shape. Disc is in good shape. Solid. Oh, this one. GameStop. So my last game. Oh, and the disc is loose. Oh, this one's bad. We have the Bureau XCOM Declassified. This is an XCOM third-person shooter spin-off game. Heard it wasn't amazing, but figured I'd try it at least. Generic GameStop case that is busted in the corner. The disc was loose. Yeah, this case is all kinds of messed up. The disc looks playable, but it's definitely got some scratches on the bottom. So not the greatest condition there. So we got, of the 4 games, 2 of the Xbox Ones are complete. We have one Xbox One that's in a generic case, and then we have an Xbox 360 game in a generic case. So, not amazing. Not amazing, but you know, hopefully the next batch will be better. The box. This is the exciting one. So this is the one that has the better games in it, or it should. But as we've proven with other GameStop openings, you never really can tell. Sometimes they will royally botch what you're supposed to get. Because, I mean, I straight up had a game that I didn't order in one of them, and then, I don't know, it was all kinds of messed up. So let's take a look at this. Again, I'm going to pull each game out individually. I'm not going to look ahead of time just to see what's the condition. Oh, no! Oh, my theory was incorrect. So, I didn't know these existed, but apparently they do. We have a generic Switch case, folks. This is for KATAMARI DAMACY REROLLED. I had this game at one point. I traded it again when I was trying to get my next-gen console. I found it for cheap and wanted to rebuy it. Comes in a generic case. That's unfortunate, but the chip is there. Looks fine. Oh, that sucks, man. That's disappointing. All right, the next 3, I believe, are Xbox One games. I don't know if they're all complete or not, but let's take a look. I think they're pretty solid pickups. So first one, this one looks good, is Aladdin and Lion King, the Disney classic games. I wanted to pick these up for a while. I was just waiting for the right price, and I definitely think I paid the right price. All of these games, by the way, were $9 except for one, which was $10. So price range, pretty good. The last bundle, each game was $5 because it was part of that 4 for 20 deal. So don't really have much to say on the prices, but these were a little bit different. They're $9 each, except for one, which is 10. $9 for this game, pretty solid. It normally sells for like 27, so pretty good. These games look fun. It is complete. You got the disc in the original case. Flawless, like you'd expect from an Xbox One game. Solid. Next, we got the Outer Worlds. I wanted a physical copy of this. Even though this game is on Game Pass, I decided to pick up a physical copy just because I think it'd be kind of a cool addition to my collection. And because this game is not published by Microsoft, I don't know if it will stay on Game Pass forever. So if it doesn't, I have a physical copy of it. I played a little bit of the Outer Worlds. It's pretty solid. It's Obsidian. It's very Fallout-esque, but more set in sci-fi. Pretty solid game. I would like to get back into it at some point, but it's pretty far down on my list because I have a bunch of other games I'm working on playing. Disc is flawless, as expected. So this was a $9 game. Pretty happy with it. All right, last game. This one's got some heft to it. Is Conan Exiles on the Xbox One. This is an open world action survival game where you play as Conan. That's pretty cool. I haven't played a Conan game since the one that came out on the Xbox 360, which was pretty fun. So this one, oh wow, okay. So this one comes with a map and a DLC code. So all of that is in here, so that's pretty solid. The disc is perfect. Pretty much every Blu-ray disc I've noticed is pretty much perfect. So, interesting. So yeah, I got Conan Exiles. This was the game I paid $10 for. So, pretty cool. I don't know how it is. We'll find out at some point. Interesting looking game. Alright, so we've got all of the bundles, all 13 games that I picked up from GameStop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go game by game and tell you the values for each one. Alright, so we're going to start with the good pile, as I call it. The buy 5, save 50%. And this is definitely the pile that in terms of value I did much better on than the other ones. So we'll start with Katamari. I paid $9 for this game, even though it's retailing at $17.99. I paid $9 for it, and it is worth about $15. Even loose, so not bad. We got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. This was the first game that I got of this bundle. This was also $9, also worth $15. So Nice, cheap Switch games that are worth some good value. Conan Exiles on the Xbox One. Paid $10. This one's worth about $11. So oddly enough, the most expensive game that I picked up is worth the least, which is odd to me, but whatever. Looks pretty fun. We'll see. Next, we have The Outer Worlds. This one I did pretty well on. Paid $9, and it is worth $15. So pretty good. Last but certainly not least, we have Disney Classics, Aladdin and the Lion King. I paid $9. It is worth $10. So paid about $50 for this stack of games, and I think I did pretty well for the most part. They're all worth at least $1 more than what I paid for them. So I will take that in a heartbeat. Now we're going to get to the mixed bag of games that I got from this 2 4 for $20 deal. So I'm going to go over each game individually and tell you how much they're worth. Some are pretty good. It might surprise you which one's worth the most as well as which one's worth the least. So we'll see. We're going to start off with the Bureau XCOM Declassified on the Xbox 360. Paid $5. All of these are $5, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This one is worth $5, so broke even on that one. Great start, right? Next, we have The Occupation on the Xbox One. Paid $5. It is worth $8, so a little bit better for sure. Siberia 3. This one is worth $4, so I lost $1 on this one. What a shame. Guess it's not a very worthwhile pickup. I don't know. But it sounded cool. It's something different I could pick up for cheap. Mega Man Legacy Collection. It is worth $9, so I actually did pretty well on that one. Next we have Redout, my disc-only game that didn't even come with a box, and I had to harvest a sleeve from a different game to use. Paid $5, this is worth $5, so broke even again. Next we have the win of the entire collection, Far Cry Instincts Predator on the Xbox 360. This one's worth $10, so this is actually the best one in terms of value according to price charting. Fusion Frenzy 2, this one's complete. It's a complete 360 game, which is kind of cool. In pretty good condition for the most part. This one's worth $9, so again, worth more than what I paid for it, so solid. And then last but certainly not least, we have F.E.A.R 3 on the Xbox 360. Paid $5, this is worth $9. So, overall, I paid $40 for these. Definitely got more in value than that. It did pretty well. Definitely gained value in terms of the games that I picked up, and for both packages. So that was 13 games in total that I ordered from GameStop. We got a bunch of generic cases, including, I'm so disappointed by the generic Switch case, man. Like, the whole time I thought they would not give me a generic Switch case. I've never got a generic Switch case from GameStop. And sure enough, that's what I get. That sucks. But, I mean, whatever, I have a bunch of generic cases in my collection, so maybe eventually I can find an actual case for that game. I'm not stressing about it right now, but definitely a mixed bag when it comes to quality. I got a fair amount of complete games. The cheaper bundle, I definitely did way worse than that one. That one, I only got one generic case. This one, I got almost all generic cases. The only ones that weren't were The Occupation, Mega Man Collection, and Fusion Frenzy 2. And of course I got one game that didn't even come with a case, so pretty rough, but that's the thing with GameStop. You never know what you're going to get until it shows up on your doorstep. So that is going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my bargain game hunting journeys and want to see more of them, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. We already got a new video lined up for next week, so be sure to check it out. We're going to start whenever we have new episodes of this show. They're going to air on Mondays. That's what I've been doing, and I think I'm going to keep doing it that way. So look for Bargain Game Hunter episodes on Mondays, and then BigCTV Plays videos on Wednesdays and Fridays. So if we have one, we might not every week, so we'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.